Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an early look at Dex. This is a early access game available on Steam for $15.99, currently at its alpha build 1. It's had a couple patches, but it's still very early in its development. Currently in development by Dreadlocks Limited. This is a action RPG side scroll. It's just a 2D kind of action RPG set in a cyberpunk world. Currently, I would hit continue, but there's currently a bug that appears to have hit my save where if I continue, I can't do anything. The controls apparently don't work. So yeah, that's kind of an issue. But let's hit up a new game. There's not really much difference between me continuing and a new game. So here we are. We start off. This is presumably Dex, although that's never really mentioned. You know. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Dex. See, you're Dex. You are Dex. You can zoom in, and we can see her in all her pixely glory, in her skin-tight lycra suit. I'm just calling it lycra. I don't know actually what it is. So you can move around. You can jump, move, crouch. You can punch low. You can kick low. Can I get the rat? No, can't kick the rat. You can kick high. You can do a jump kick. Hwah! Ah! But you can't do a jump punch. Well, now that's interesting. I don't know why you would want to do a jump punch, but you can't do a jump punch. So there are a lot of different areas here. Currently, we are in the, probably going to butcher this, the Taijo district, which is basically a alleyway in Chinatown. This guy here, he has a quest for me. So we're going to pick up this quest. This guy's just Georgie here. He's just a little bum. Let's just kind of go through here. And we're going to... I've done this a few times. What do you need? And... there, I'll get them for you. Thanks, guy. So we have picked up a quest. So we can go into our quest log. And we need to get antidepressants. The XIT homeless guy you met on the streets of Taijo asked me to get him some antidepressants. You have your character building, you've got augmentations, and your inventory. So we'll get into that in a moment. Well, let's just do a fast travel. So you have this mini map here, which allows you to travel to any of the zones. So this is the entire city that you're in. I'm not aware of additional cities, but it looks like you'll have all of these. And the Citadel here kind of intrigues me greatly. I want to go to... oh, I can't remember where... well, let's head to Chinatown. Chinatown is just... when I spawned in, where I went right, if I had gone left, I would have gone to Chinatown here. So this here is how you get to the Taijo. This is Taijo. And yes, this is the doctor. Okay. So you can kind of see, if I zoom in here, doctor, with a QR code. I wonder if you can scan that QR code. I almost want to try that. So here we are. Now, one thing I want to note is the world reminds me a lot of Shadow Warrior's world. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it really does remind me a lot of it. So we're going to get Dr. Niles here to set us up with some cyberware. Currently, we can have a single augmentation, and we have no augmentations. So we've only got 2,500 bucks. So we got to make this count. So we can get a high jump. Can't get the nanite blood infusion or the ballistics dermal layer, which is unfortunate because that would have been nice. Respirator, I have yet to run into toxic gas, so I'm not going to waste my time with that. Grants EMP protection. Just want to note, if I don't have any upgrades, realistically, an EMP shouldn't do really anything to me. It's an electromagnetic pulse, usually designed to shut down electronics. At least that's my understanding of it. Shouldn't affect a full flesh and blood human. So I'm not sure if that's just an add-on for your add-ons, because an EMP pulse can take your add-ons out, or what. But, you know, it's just weird. Anyway, enough of that. So the ones that I look at are the reinforced circulatory system, which increases my hit points by 200. To be honest, I don't actually know what my hit points are. I know 40 doesn't heal me, like, at all. So we're gonna skip that. Gonna skip that because we can't get it. Does not use an implant slot. Oh, that's nice. Soften foot pads and knee cushions. So what those do is I'm actually going to toggle these on. The toggle enemy field of view and toggle sound meter. Because you can see the sound waves coming out. And as I run, they come out about, we'll say, half the screen. And when I jump, they go out the whole thing. They actually expand farther. So what I am going to do is I am going to get the knee cushion. That's the one. There we go. And now I can't get anything else. I can't get any more limbs because it's stuff. So my running hasn't changed, but my jumping is now basically the same as my run. It's a little bit farther. Now that's going to help me with stealth areas. Let's hop up here. Not sure why there's a police officer there. Things like this, you can control a lot like the 2D creative games like Terraria or Starbound. Games like that, where certain platforms you can just jump right through. Did I? I didn't take any damage. And you can also, when you get to a ledge, you can press E and you'll hang down. Where does this lead? This leads to downtown. So downtown is where I can get these drugs. I can get them elsewhere too, like there was a drugstore there. So, trade. So here is your purchasing window. So we're gonna buy an antidepressant. I'm gonna buy a gun and some some weapons. And then you can also buy, porn disc, toilet paper. I have not actually found a use for these, although I have not purchased them, so I don't know. Same thing with the t-shirt and sunglasses. I don't know what they do. They don't show stats at all, so you have no idea what these guys do, what they're used for, like stimulant dose, stimulant pills, and med kits. You can kind of guess what they do, and you can kind of assume that the colas and beer would do the same thing. They just heal your health. I don't think toilet paper is going to heal your health. Actually, you know what? Let's get a porn magazine and a piece of toilet paper. Because why the fuck not? Alright, so let's hop out of here. Currently, there's not a lot of NPCs to talk to. There's a lot of NPCs walking around, but you can't actually interact with them. So there's guns there. And there's a bunch of different doors here. Oh, this one I like. Condoms. I picked up a condom. Then there's Johnny here. I don't actually know his name. He has a little quest. If I go over there, people will start to hurt me. So what we're going to do is we're now going to fast travel up to Taijo, and we're going to complete this quest, because this guy gives me... I think it's this one that he gives me a certain thing. Yeah, I'm being very clear on what I'm saying. So here you go. So I gained 120 experience, and I lost the antidepressants. Good. Come back later. And we will come back now, because there's no actual timer on this. Hold on. No. I'm ready. It's understandable. And I'm on it. If you're fast, you probably saw what it was that he wanted me to do, which was quite simply booby trap vending machines. That's really all there was to it. So I need to go and booby trap some vending machines. This is basically what the questing works out to be. You get a quest and you do it. That's, I guess, how questing works. So in this particular case, we're just doing that. And sadly, I can't jump up there. If I had got the high jump add-on, I would have had no problem. So there we go. We've jacked that. And there's nothing else over here. Right, I couldn't go that way. That was the problem. There's another vending machine in Fixer's Hope. Okay. I think it's just over here. Yeah, here we go. 4 out of 5, and this will be 5 out of 5. So we have completed that quest. There's no, like, fanfare or anything. You just complete it. Now, let's hop into our inventory. And can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I can move it. I can move these. So I don't know if those are just aesthetic or if something is going to happen where they're going to be used. But right now they don't seem to be useful. So with your guns, you can move them into your quick slots. Can I actually? No, I can't move any of those into my quick slots. And I can't move this into my quick slot. Just your gun right now. And there's my augment. And I currently have no skill point. I was hoping that I could get a skill point. Skill points take a while to get. So, right now, as you can see, I still don't have my gun equipped. And if I pressed 1, it shows that my gun's equipped. But I'm still punching. Punching and kicking. And this, to me, is the worst part of the game. The gunplay is... to call it lacking is an understatement. In order to pull out your gun, you have to hold the middle mouse button or X. That makes things very difficult. You know, moving around and trying to navigate and dodge, because you've got this dodge roll, which makes you immune to damage while you're in the roll. Oh, and I broke it. I totally broke the game. Alright. So, anyway, the gunplay is crap. The gunplay is crap just because you have to hold down. If they made it toggle, it'd be a lot better. Currently, if I hadn't broken the goddamn game. Oh, jeez. Oh, fixed it. Just gotta tuck and roll in the air. Alright, so let's pull out our gun. So there we go. We can shoot, but you can't run with your gun. So you have to wait until the draw. The gun does very poor damage. Like, we're gonna go into combat here. It's currently very buggy, so the gun itself could very well end up being really, really good. But right now, it's severely lacking. So there should be some bad guys here. Oh. So there we are. He's shooting me, but I can't really shoot him. And there we go. Game over before I even stood up. The gun is bad. Let's just go with the gun is bad. Just absolute crap at this point. I have gotten way farther without ever using the gun. It's more of a crutch, or not even a crutch. It's a crutch is useful. Basically, if you use the gun, you're gonna die. That is pretty much it. So he is going to vanish on us. should be... Oh, no, he's still there. And now I'm trying to remember where he is. I think he's in Fixer's Hope. And he's in an apartment that is kind of below ground. There. There we go. Got him. All this? Yeah, it's me. And... show me what you sell. There we go. So here we go. We've got a bunch of stuff here. And this guy's got a lot of frickin' money for being a bum. So we're gonna buy that. And we're gonna buy... let's buy the high-end data chip. And I've got 3 data chips from what he gave me before. So if we go into our inventory, right now, character, no skill points. If we use a high-end data chip, you see we gain 200 experience. And now we have 2 skill points. It didn't say that I gained a level. It doesn't give a lot of feedback right now, but that's going to happen. I'm hopeful. Oh, and I lost my condom. I lost my condom! Oh my god! Anyway. So then, our data, they give us 50 each. We still only have 2. And the data cube, that just gives us a skill point. That effectively just raises our level. So then you can add things in, remove things. So I am going to add to... actually going to put it all into my firearms. See if I can make firearms useful. Probably not. And apparently I still have 3 ammo according to this. Let's hop out of here. Yeah, I'm done with you, Georgie. I am very much done with you. And disappointed. So let's go and see if we can get this gun to work. I don't think that it will. I think it'll do more damage, but it's not gonna get any better. Alright, so just down here, there should be some bad guys that ideally we'll be able to take out. Now, supposedly you can do a stealth run on all of these. And knocked down. Whoop. And I fell down there. Oh, yeah, no. It's not any better. It's really not any better. I think it did a little bit more damage, but it's too awkward to use is basically its biggest downside. If they made it kind of a toggle, it wouldn't be so bad. You know, toggle it on, and then if you move, put it away. But whatever. It's still very, very early, but it's interesting. It is definitely interesting. It's definitely got some promise to it. There are certain points where you can fall to your death. I have, in fact, done this. But I am going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, or add me to your Google Plus circles. I also have a Patreon campaign going on. Feel free to support me on there if you so desire. And if you want to see more, click that subscribe button.